Sea Beast is Netflix's newest animation film, and it is directed by Chris Williams, who directed Moana and also Big Hero 6. So he's a really established director, and he does really well with this. Film is actually, it feels like a bit of a knockoff of How to Train Your Dragon, but it's really the sea version of that, where it's really good in terms of how it progresses, like everything about it. The animation is pretty good. It does really feel like the Disney treatment that Netflix has kind of copied. Like most of the character models look a little bit more Disney than what you would have expected it to be. But I guess obviously with Chris being quite established with two Disney sort of films, I guess they would have borrowed a little bit of the animations from that in terms of the style. Our young girl who stows away on the ship, she happens to stow on the legendary Monster Hunter ship, and I really like how obviously everyone sort of ends up having that emotional connection and wants to sort of protect the girl that's stowed away. Like, I know it's a little bit cliche, but everything is done really well. Like, there's not much that I can sort of fault about it, but like every action scene, like the action scenes are awesome when you actually do see the sea beast come out. And obviously our main one, the big red one you see on the poster, like he's a little bit misunderstood, and like humans being humans, our nature is like we go out and we wreck things in the world, where everyone's been hunting these sea beasts, but they're a little bit misunderstood, and we do get to see that. So Jacob, who is voiced by Carl Urban, who is I've just finished watching The Boys, but he's obviously butchering The Boys as well. And I really had a hard time separating myself from his William Butcher and to this character, but I did do it, and he does great in terms of his voice acting as well, where him and our stowaway girl, they have a nice connection while they're really bonding with our sea beast. Like, they're bonding with the sea beast, you can sort of see where it's going to come into it. Like, the story is reasonably predictable, doesn't really get out of that predictable range. Like, it pretty much says, if you've seen How to Train a Dragon, you know how it's going to end, where they start to incorporate the sea beast and everything into their daily lives. And like, I do like the setup. I like how they had to really force their way into, you know, like going on their journey, where they made it like it's a win-win situation for the higher ups, where they had to go search, but things didn't quite go right. And then it's that emotional connection of them bonding with a misunderstood creature, where it's a fun ride. It's a fun family film. The action scenes are awesome. Everything about it is really good. It's pretty safe in terms of how it goes, but unfortunately, it is that carbon copy, so if you're expecting anything like original and new, you're not going to get that, but it does everything well. It's well directed, it's well voice acted, and it's just a wholesome sort of film. So well done, Netflix. And for me, it's a 4 out of 5 star. Like, it's pretty easy, like, great film. I was engaged all the way through. I did watch with my kids and they loved it as well. So yeah, let me know what you think below, and yeah, you know what to do. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and tell your friends.